So then, hello everyone, welcome back to my Planet Minecraft series, where today we've got quite a bit planned. I've now completed my theatre, so I'm going to give you a tour around that. I've actually done quite a bit of, well, not landscaping, but a bit of development for different plots and different buildings and different things that will show up. So like here in this plot we're going to have a fast food restaurant. In this one I think I put it as a shop. In that one there next to my house is a pizza place. As you also can see, there is actually a big, like, bit of a weird, like, massive star TNT. I don't know if that's what you call it, but I'll explain what that is in a minute. But first, actually, I want to get started with the tour of the new and final theatre. I haven't thought of a name of it yet. I'll either might see if a comment shows up, see if anybody can think of a name for it, or I'll just try and think of one between episodes, but I haven't thought of one yet. Anyway, here we go. So in the corner we have the main, like, well, I don't know what you call it, but just the front area. We've got the desk where we can get the ticket booths. So we've got a collect and pay ticket booth, so we can actually pay a ticket on the spot or collect a ticket that you've already bought. And this is just a ticket booth that's non-collect, so you just pay. Sorry, you can't collect tickets here. Excuse me, use ticket bin. And we've got some shelves with a bit of a light. Oh, excuse me, I've just had some Pepsi Max. We've got a light here for different areas. We've got one over there where the bar is. And we've got some of these, I don't know what they're called, not beer fountains, beer dispensers. I don't know what the actual name of it is. We've got chests, and got some more chests we can just store some stuff in. We've got a bit of a table here where we can put the orders, like, between the intervals. Like in theatres, of course, you can order drinks for the intervals, and this is where they'll get plates. We've got some seats. Right, same thing over here. Here we have the loo. Got two toilets with a nice door design, compacts it, and then we have one sink. Yeah, I'll get a bit tighter space here. Out back we've got a bit of an arm stand here, just to where you can come and can take pictures with the arm stands. I'm thinking about leaving a chest here with different clothes on. We can customise the arm stand, take pictures with it, like different selfies, like this. I don't know, just something to fill that space up with. But that is pretty much the outside area. Now let's get into the indoor area, where the actual stage is. So here we are. Of course, this is the whole stage area. Pretty much all closed up for now, but let's turn it on to when it's a show is about. Well, actually, let's put it on to, yeah, that's, I'm trying to get my words right. Let's now turn it on to when basically people are coming in ready to see a show. There are the lights. So there we go. We've got the ones at the back. We've got these ones here, and we can also, if you want, I'd say we can set the light off for this. Set the light off for this. Lost my words. Yeah, for the top stage light, which I can do back here. So if I now go up here, I go up here and switch that light on. This is what the area looks like when people are getting in. There's pretty much just enough light for people to find their seats in either the different zones. Of course, we've got the different zones we can buy a ticket. Red is the most expensive, because it's the actual central area, and this is actually the most expensive seat because it's probably the best seat in the whole theatre. So we have that, we've got the different areas which we can do. And now I suppose I should show you the stage lights. So but now we first quickly turn that top light off. And now I've come to the back here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the house lights off. So basically that symbolise the show is about to begin. We can turn the stage lights on. I upgraded the stage light design, so instead, of course, where we have this lever which turned the right hand side of the lights here on, and then it's a separate lever there to turn the left hand side of the lights. I've now added a system here where this lever can actually operate both the lights, but it can be toggled on and off. There we go. There are the stage lights. Also, hang on, let's switch this off and switch, and on this one, this will do the central spotlight. That's quite cool. Switch that off. Switch this lever. This will switch the mechanism to change the lights of the stage lights, so now you can see it'll just the right hand spot. If the right hand side until it's looking at this way, they'll switch on, but the left will stay off. And if I now switch the piston, you'll see they switch on. Also, if you do look, I have made sure that with that system, the lights both turn off at the same time. And of course, you can still operate the left hand side manually if you come over here. Well, I hope you do. Yeah, you can. So that is all good. So that's all the stage lights. Well, at least the ones that are operated by ear. We now go backstage. You can see, I'll show you the rest of the backstage in a moment for the rest of the stage lights. Actually, now I do need to go in here. As you can see, I've started to do a bit more of this up, but I'll explain in a minute. Let's say we want to start a show, so we open the curtains. And there you are. The stage is open. Well, we've got the main stage lights behind, I've turned on, and we've got some of these extra ones here in the floor that I've turned on. Of course, I've turned that light off because I turned it because I wanted it off, but of course that can be on or off to each other. Most like this light here, like just the main top stage light, just it's on there for decoration. Mainly that will be on just just between intervals or between shows. But there we go, that's the stage lights which are all on. But these lights, I've added addition where these can either be on or off whilst the curtain's shut. Because now if you come up here, I've got a system here which can do it. So what I'm going to do now is keep them on, but I'm going to disconnect this piston from the actual circuit that controls the stage lights. So that means now when I close the stage, if I go all the way over here, you can see that the actual front stage lights are still, in fact, on. Basically, I've added this system here so that actually you can still have these central lights on if you wanted to ever do a bit of a show in front of the stage or in front of the curtains before it opened, as in a sense, which actually there's some uses for that, like with this, doing something here with this lights in, and out front doing like, "Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our show," something like that. Anyway, I suppose let's get the rest back to the stage. Of course, we have some doors either side from the auditorium to actually get into the stage area. Of course, we also have I can't even navigate my way around. We also have some stairs to get onto the stage, and then you can get to the back by either the sides or going onto the stage and back anyway. So we come to the sides. Actually, we've got the upstairs area here, which is where all the controls are for the lights. I'll switch that over. We have some chest area, got a couple arms standing in secret places, which they actually had armour on, but then they got deleted after I did the wrong command. Here is actually the stage door at the back, where you get to come in. There will be an assistant here that will check you in, and then you can go in. And of course, you usually go in and you turn left into this first area, which is basically just like a bit of a lounge room, and also where all the props are stored, because we've got different props stored. We've got a stone cutter, piston, chest, compost, what's it? Oh, it don't matter what that's called. Anyway. So, yeah, so this is the actual area where all the, where all the props and that are stored. So we've got all different bits, so we've got a bit of a storage cupboard here, which... Oh, that's where I put all my armor stands, but it don't matter, I'll place them back in later. Right in here, we've got the chain between the other area of the backstage. We've got some more like cupboards, things and stuff. We've got a couple of cubicles and toilets where also people can get changed. And here we have the backstage light, which does really light up the area really well. But saving electricity, I'll turn it off. And when we get round to the other side, it's pretty much the same as the opposite side of the stage. The same different doors. That goes straight to the auditorium, that goes in straight in front of the curtain, that goes onto the stage, and then up here there's the different mechanisms. But this is the actual one you really use with just all the levers from the other side. So that's that. That is pretty much what I have done with the theatre. It's now pretty much all complete. I hope to soon get some extra help to actually do some different shows on the stage, but yeah, that is it. And completed. I'm very happy with that. I do think there could be some work that could be done with the roof and that, because of course I didn't incorporate this original design here when I was doing the lights, but then I needed it, doesn't need the extra room, so I might just in the end just extend this area back here, and then just add a different 3 colours. Because I did like that 3 different colour design, which is actually quite significant to the whole of the series, and which also relates to this bit over here, which I'll explain now. This is what we're going to blow up. In other words, I think I've said this in the first episode, in this initial series I had the idea basically where there were I'm trying to think of a word, but basically different areas, that were symbolised by different spaces, the different floor, which I say the process for floor could be represented as, well, grass, and this is actually supposed to be like a red grass in the sense. But what it is the different areas symbolise the different, basically, different coloured areas symbolise the different areas, and it was separated by a river. And in the old design of the world, when I used the actual original classic world, the classic flat-sized world where you can actually go. Hang on, let me quickly build a representation using a 5x5 grid. In the old classic world, of course, it was much bigger than this, but actually it was very easy to get to the borders. And my initial plan, and when I used to do this series before, when I used to try and do it on my old channel, and when I used to just play with it, I had the idea of building a river using use TNT in a shape, basically like, nope, not like that. When we have one area here, one area here, one area here. And of course that would all basically become a river. Like so, and of course, and I would make the big one the red area, and the other 2 ones the blue and green area, which is symbolised by the red, green and blue, RGB, because they're pretty much my favourite colours, and white. But this is actually an infinite world, so I've had to change the design of how I do it, which basically is going to look something like this. I'm going to need another block just to make it a bit easier to show. I'll use iron. So basically with this new design I've come up with, basically we're going to have it as, in other words, just a big lake, or not lake, so a river, that comes out at the centre point, which is actually there, in 3 different, basically, ways like that, and then one going upwards like that. But then also this river will be also a circle, and it will basically loop round the 3 different rivers down to the centre, like that. And of course near we'll have the red zone, the green zone, and the blue zone, meaning that outside the area all the world will just be the normal grass area, which, because in the end I will end up filling the area, but in the end I don't want this. I feel like this is going to be the main series that I'm going to spend most time on, because in the end I am a creative Minecraft builder. I'm not survival. I do like playing survival sometimes, but I get bored of it quite quickly. I'm already bored of my initial Minecraft series world on this channel. That's probably why I haven't seen an episode of it in a while. And there is a reason for that. One, because actually I'm not using that world anymore. I found a different sync which I really liked. I've been playing it for a little bit, and I've already got bored. Well, I've already got a bit bored of it because it's just the faff of just trying to get all the resources and everything. But I just love with this how you can just build everything straight away. That's probably why this series will be my main series from now on. But yeah, so that is pretty much the design I'm going to go for with the river. And the way I'm going to make the river is basically by blowing it up with TNT. And so far I've created like just a bit of the design, which we're going to blow up in today's video. But this is not the actual length of the river. It's pretty much working out. They'll pretty much it'll go about at least 10 times more enough in each different direction before we do the actual circle around. But I wanted to start blowing up so I had a good idea of where things to build, and also where actually how far I had to go with the road and things before they had to cross over the river and that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go from this end and get a piece of flint and steel, which is where is it? No, it's not in this one. It's in this one. Silly. Flint and steel. So otherwise, let's go back and enjoy the show. Come on, this is going to look good. Oh. No, it shouldn't hit any of the bills. There's some of it. I'm gonna have to patch some of these holes up. I'm a bit scared for when it gets to the centre. Oh, that's a bit of a hop. Okay. It's not bad at the moment. That's good. Oh, I thought it lost it then. Oh, I didn't. It's a bit bigger than I thought it would be. So I can shape out the river how I like it, but anyway, we're going to get to the main centre. Now it's usually going in different directions. There we are. It's going out in this direction. Oh, sorry, sheep. Okay. Oh, sorry cow, sorry cow, sorry cow, sorry cow. Goodbye cow. Oh, I thought it lost it then. Come on, keep going. Keep going, you're nearly there. I haven't checked it on that side. I bet that side has done it, it's just not loaded in chunks. Come on, last few. You can do it. It's done it, it's done it. Okay. That's that one done. Let's check on the other one. I do feel like it's done, it's just a bit not loaded in. Or if it hasn't done it, I can just quickly see it's not loaded in the chunks. It has done it. There you are, it's done it. And there we go. So if we now fly to the centre, you'll be able to see enough in words how this river's from the word. We have the main centre here, and then we have the different areas. So this area, of course, where I've basically the spawn is, and we've started in the project, is going to be the main red area. And then these other two, which when the actual circle is created, which would be quite easy to decipher, become the green and the blue. So this one probably will be the green, and that one will probably be the blue, as in, if you go clockwise, RGB. So that's quite cool, but now basically we need to get on to the next project, which is basically my company's office, or my current company's HQ. I want in this series for my, in other words, a lot of these buildings that are going to be owned by me to be owned by a company in this building, and I want, of course, a headquarters for a lot of this. So I'm going to build out headquarters in this plot here, which I've put as company HQ, and I'm going to do it in the form of a tower. So pretty much now it's just going to cut to me in a time lapse. Well, I've actually no, scrap that. I'll do that in a minute, but first let's actually cut to me of a proper wide time lapse of this area, because as you can see there's still some of the roads in there that I tried to start with. They're a bit incomplete, and I think I might just try and start doing a bit of that before we carry on. So that's actually what I'm going to do now. Enjoy. So I hope you enjoyed the first time lapse there of me, well, building a bit of the roads and getting a bit more foundation done. And now it's time to get started on the HQ for my company, which also I need to decide the name on. I'm thinking of RGB. I don't know, I'll think of that. Something about that, but I'll look at that later. But anyway, let's now get started for the time lapse of me building the company. HQ. That's what it is. Company HQ. Which also I plan to make a bit bigger one in the future. Anyway, enjoy! Well, pretty much since the end of the time lapse, I've actually done a bit more work to the actual tower, which I'll see in a minute. And also, I've been playing about back in the face, because I've been doing a couple of bits. I've been adding a bit of style to the curtains. What else have I done? Yeah, I've added this sign here to say that I've made this light now, actually, which it will illuminate to indicate when it shows about to start, either at the start of the actual show or when it's about to continue after the interval. I don't think I've done out to these. No, I've not done out to these, but I have also done something else out back. I've added a little couple bits out back. I've added a couple of these jukeboxes here and on the other side. I've actually put a bit of a setting just to put something in, so that it's not just completely blank at the moment. Also, I have faffed about up here by putting a sign on here saying about what the central stage light is for, so actually I know what it's there for. And also, I've made it so you can actually run across the top here and switch between both sides of the stage. It's just easy to do it over there. It's just going for all the way over the back between the different changing areas, the toilets and all the proper areas. It's much easier just to say if you've come off stage, you need to reappear, but you need to on the other side. It's just a lot easier just to quickly go up, walk over the top, and come straight back down. And I think that is all I've done in here. Yeah, that is all I've done here. I've just faffed about a couple of bits, so that's all good. And now we need to get onto the building, because I've done a couple of bits since, well, pretty much since that time lapse. But basically, I actually completely demolished that original tower, and I've actually changed the design of it, because when I was doing the other tower, I thought it was a bit. It didn't look right. I know after you might see the time lapse, it looked a bit awkward, and I just stopped. It stopped quite abruptly because I just didn't like it, and I had a couple of bits to do. So I've come back on later in the day, and I've faffed about with it, and well, this is what it looks like now. It has got scaffolding around it because I wanted to have a feeling of real world into it, so I've put some scaffolding around it. I did a couple of the blocks near the top. I decided to try and use the scaffolding as if I was a builder and I did it in survival mode, but then of course I switched back to creative because it was so much slower. I've also faffed about with the edge of the walls a bit, because I've now changed the style of how the walls look. So I've changed the door. I've added these car parking spots. So I've got the car park for the CEO, which will be me, and the manager, which is like the manager in on that day. So that can just be different, or it can be the not the general manager. I don't know, but I kind of know what I mean. But whatever. Anyway, that's these car parking spaces. Of course, we've got much space to add more, so we need to add more here. Some over there. That's good. I have here, of course, the actual scaffolding to get onto the top of the building. If you're not in creative, you can walk in, then you can actually get to the top of the tower. I've got do not climb sign, and of course I have a danger sign of currently how high the tower is. And from the ground, which is here, all the way to the top, is currently 59 meters tall. I should say 59 meters, not 59 meters tall. No, that should say 59 meters. I don't mind. I don't know grammar. But yeah, so this is 59 meters tall. So basically, from the floor here to where those smooth sandstone are, it is 59 blocks tall. And of course, I estimate that the actual one will be around not 90, 80. I'd say around 80. But I do plan to carry on with that in the next episode. But that is it, ladies and gentlemen. There's going to be a bit of editing for this, which I'm excited to do. But pretty much now, I'm just going to either do a bit more to the tower, or I might even start getting recorded on the next episode, because I'm just absolutely loving this series already. I'm loving just doing all the buildings here. I'm absolutely loving it. I can't wait till to get some friends on so they can give me an hand, but I'm absolutely loving it. And this is pretty much going to be my main series from now on. I'm pretty much going to say that. I will keep coming back to my Skyland as much as I can, but probably the one series I probably won't go back to as much as I initially thought I would be my Minecraft Survival series, because I just don't have that much fun with it. I much prefer when I just can build stuff straight away, not have to go through the fuss of gathering the resources, You know, having to walk everywhere to constantly fill up your food bar, even if you're in peaceful about the mobs, it's still a massive headache and everything. I just love how much you can just do stuff. Literally, this world was only created a couple of weeks ago. That's when I started the series, and I'm already loving it. I've done so much in this world already, and I love it. I just love it. So all I want to say, guys, is for now, I just want to say very thank you much for watching this episode, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy this, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.